Hello there. I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to use FMLE on Justjamit to stream. Now, first of all, you need to install and download the Flash Media Live encoder. So there you go, you can find it in Google or somewhere like that. And essentially, this is a free piece of software that once you've installed, it'll stay on your computer. You won't need to do this again, and that's where you download it there. I've already installed it, as you can see at the bottom there in the dock, so that I've already done that, but yeah, you'd need that to start with. So on Justjamit, you sign in or register depending on what you want to do. You can also register with Facebook, which is handy. And then when you go to perform, you can either perform straight away or you can announce a future performance. Where you can put a date in and a title. But for now, I'm just going to perform now. Okay, in this section here, that's just giving you a bit of information on the other streaming piece of software we use called Streamwolf, but obviously we're using FMLE. So in there, and then when you continue, you come to this bit, which is where you can give yourself, the show a title. I'm going to call this one Test for Mac. You can obviously give details of the venue and the show, and that's also where you can notify your followers or friends on the site. Anyway, we'll move on. Then you go to broadcast page, which is still on your profile, but you go to the broadcast page. And then from here is where you retrieve your XML file, which is basically a file that enables you to stream using FMLE. So you /FMLE, you type that in. Ignore that writing there, because once you press return, you'll see that'll go, and then you end up with this piece of text here. It's hard to read, but really it's the blue here button that you need to worry about, because when you click that downloads your XML file. And then you go to Flash Media Live encoder, open that up, and there's a questionnaire thing, but we're not going to do that. So you move on, and that's I did the audio and the visual at different times. That's why you can't see me talking, but that's the visual. That's what you see when you stream. So you go to File and then Open File, and then in your downloads is where you get your XML file. And if you hover over it, it will give you the date and time that you've got it. And then once you've opened that up, that enables you to start streaming. Again, ignore that box. It's just a profile validation, so you're just okay to that. And then that's it. You're now, you're ready to stream. As soon as you press start, that's when you'll start streaming. There is some information there as well, the volume settings and all the settings on the site, which you might want to look at, but essentially it's pretty straightforward. So you press start, and there it is. I'm now streaming live on Justjamit. I'm clapping there to show you the volume settings on the left. When it peaks, you might want to turn it down, or anything like that. And so then also while you're streaming, if you go back to the site, that's your chat box there on the right hand side, and so people can say hello and talk to you, and you can talk to your audience. So I've just written hello there, obviously. And so yeah, that's pretty much essentially it. I'm going to I stopped it, basically, as you can see on the screen, there's two screens. One is the input, which is what's going in, and then obviously the output is what's coming out. So that's basically as simple as that. It's pretty straightforward, pretty self-explanatory. And so I've stopped the stream now. And so what you need to do then, once that's closed down, sometimes it takes a second for that screen to shut down. But once it does, you can then end the broadcast on your profile. So that stops it streaming on Justjamit. And then there it is. That's how to use FMLE on Justjamit. If you do have any queries or questions, contact us at support@justjamit.com. Thank you. Cheers.